Hey, beautiful tribe, it's Pink Bella. Hope everyone is well. I'm live on YouTube, and I'm just going to try and see if I can be sneaky and watch the comments. Okay, perfect. So I'm going to watch the comments on my phone. So whoever wants to pop on and say hi, please do. And then I know it's working. So how's everybody doing? So I'm on Google Hangouts, and what I found out was the comments actually don't work on Google Hangouts, but I can watch it on YouTube Live. So yeah, it's doubling me. Oh, really? Oh, okay. Oh, hold on. Okay, it shouldn't be. Are you guys hearing me twice? Because it shouldn't be, because I've got the sound off on my phone. So let me know, okay? It's hard to say. If not, I will have to try this another way. Hold on. I might be able to shrink this window. Okay, so this is just a test. I may have to restart this. So I'm on my computer and I'm watching the comments on my phone. Someone is actually saying that there's a double recording, and there shouldn't be, because I'm not recording on my phone. So I'm just testing out the technology. So can someone else let me know what's happening? So Lady Eric's saying she hears me fine. Perfect. Okay. Everyone's saying it sounds great. So thank you, Bella. Luna, I don't know what's going on. Okay. Hi, everybody. So I'm going to share here, and then I will go back and look at the comments. Okay. I'm working on a process where I don't have to do this. I'm actually looking at, I'm going to be trying to get an assistant to come and help me with technology this year. So how's everybody doing with the energies? Let me know. I'll just share a little bit about what came in on the class. So we are still in the Eclipse Gateway. So welcome, everyone. Thank you so much. My name is PinkBella, and I'm here on YouTube Live. It is January 10th. So we're in a very massive, large eclipse portal until the finale, the lunar eclipse on around January 21st. And the energies actually started to shift for a lot of us around the 23rd of December. So what has shifted is the wave of codes, the intensity. It shifted from diamond crystalline to plasma. And there's a few wave showers as well have been sharing the same thing, which is awesome. I love when we bring the messages in and then it's the same. So how I work is I will tap in and bring in messages when I'm out in nature, and then share them. And then I try not to watch other wave showers information until after I do that. And then I love when there's confirmation. So I know Magenta Pixie brought something in around the solstice, and there's been a couple of other wave showers. I think Aluna Ash also brought something in as well. So awesome. Well done, way showers. So I'm just going to share a little bit that came in on the lunar eclipse class on Saturday the 5th, not lunar, sorry, solar eclipse. And before I do that, I just want to say thank you, all of you, so much. Hopefully this is recording. Hopefully there's no echo, but I'm just grateful for all of you, my YouTube tribe, and I do plan on figuring out how to be able to interact with you a little bit easier on the lives, but at least I can look at the comments in a little bit. So let me know how you're doing. If you have any questions, basically physical symptoms I wanted to talk about today in the energy update. What else? That this is a massive time for all of us as light workers, as twin flames, as divine partners, as starseeds. So the main part of this portal in January is to activate and awaken more starseeds. Starseed is another code in our energy field, in our chakra system, that will activate and will suddenly start going, what's a starseed? I feel like I'm a starseed. And I'm going to be working specifically with starseeds separately in separate classes now. I was guided to do that. But what basically is happening is Many of you know that you have a life purpose, know that you have a mission, know that you want to create and make your life in this world a better place. And you're all being called, your soul is all calling you to do that right now. That's kind of part of the Starseed awakening. And Starseeds have been planted all over the world, just as light workers, just as twin flames. And many of you are all of that. And that's for me as well. So the word Starseed is an activation. Magenta Pixie's been sharing about Starseeds for a long time, as has Steve Noble. And I mean, when I was honest about this a year or so ago, I actually woke up to being a Starseed before anything else, but it wasn't an accepted term back then. And everybody would have just looked at me like, what are you talking about? So my personal journey is, and for those of you that are new, thank you for being here. But my personal journey is that I had a massive download and awakening when I was traveling at the pyramids in Egypt in the early 90s. And then I went and lived in Australia for a year. And that's when it all happened. That's kind of when I had my big awakening. So this particular eclipse portal is to awaken and have all of us as Starseeds sort of embrace our abilities, our uniqueness, and our light, and start to work on our soul mission and life purpose and bring that to the planet. It's time now. So 2019 will see a large mass group of souls awaken and bring forward their abilities to help raise the vibration of the planet at a bigger scale than we've ever seen before. So we're in a really, really awesome time. But the other thing I want to share with you all is that we absolutely have been integrating all the codes since December, and that this, just to take, if you need extra time to sleep and rest, please do. I know that that's what I've needed to. I know I was going to try and do a live yesterday and there's just no way. So some of you are like myself, needing extra lots of sleep right now. Lots of head things happening, like sinus and flus and colds, and my sinuses have been clearing out. Ears have been clearing out. I know some of you have not been well since December, some before that, November. And I did get a message yesterday asking if this is part of it. Yes, because we will keep going as humans. We will keep going and doing and going and doing. And when the new activations come in, oftentimes the only way to slow us down and help us to really dig into self-love and self-care is through the physical body and through the physical symptoms. So the crystalline structure has been coming online for all of us since 2012, basically since, well, for some even earlier than that. For some, it's been gradual since childhood. Rashes are one of the symptoms that many of you may be experiencing or have experienced, and I've been experiencing those since I was a child. So I look back on it now, realizing that I was waking up to the process right from the beginning. And now what's happening is the structure is changing from not only crystalline to plasma, and this is affecting our bones, our teeth, all of the organs, all down to the molecular structure, because our DNA is being activated to bring on more of our abilities, to help us remember who we are, why we came, and to know that we're all, there's so many of us now. It's to help us remember that, yes, we are telepathic. Yes, we're being more receivers, more sending and giving information, and it's heart-based. So our abilities expand as we open up and heal the heart and stay in our heart, which is a test every single day. And then as that happens through these portals, then we receive more of our abilities, okay? So I'm just going to share the transmission and then I'll check the comments. So I'm still going to be doing energy updates. I will bring in transmissions for Twin Flames when I'm given a new transmission for Twin Flames. I will bring in also information about some of the new Divine Union partnerships, which are souls that know that they wish to be also in an unconditional love partnership, but maybe they don't resonate with the Twin Flame energy at this time for whatever reason. Everyone is sort of, sharing and doing and being what they need to be. What else? I just did a little transmission for Starseeds and for Twin Flames, because the Twin Flame collective in general doesn't often share about the twins that have gone through many, many things, including losing their twin through transition, and there's all sorts of scenarios. So I just wanted to share a little bit about that. I have been a way shower for twins. This will be my 4th year. And I've been on my own personal journey. I started to know about twin flames in 2010, and I've been through every single experience you can imagine. So I have compassion and empathy for everyone's situation, okay? The twin flame journey is a very challenging mission, and it's a game changer, and it will absolutely accelerate your process to becoming the best version of yourself you can be. And often twins will meet to start to we go through this deep decluttering and deprogramming of our belief systems. And much of it is to move us into self-love, self-care, and self-compassion, and then also to move us on to our life purpose and our soul mission. I look back at who I was before I connected with the twin flame in 2010. I'm a completely different version now. Back then I was not a way shower. I hadn't completed my Reiki studies. I felt like I was wandering around on the planet completely lost. And now here I am assisting everyone around the world, and I'm so grateful, okay? So I also brought in a little transmission for Starseeds, because I have many souls who find me for many different reasons. A lot of you come to me now to confirm to be a Starseed. And what's so awesome is I'm a liaison with the Star Families of Light. And right now, the portion of this program, we're receiving downloads and activations from the Andromeda system, the Vega system, and the Lyran system. But all of the Star Families of Light are coordinating. It just happens that the astrology right now for the first eclipse was to activate that connection with Vega and with Andromeda and the Lyrans, which is so cool. And we can all share about this now and go, wow, that is so cool. So many of us have connections with those systems, but many of you have connections with the other systems, the Arcturians, the Sirians, the Pleiadian emissaries of light. Pleiadians and Sirians, I work with them very closely as well, always the emissaries of light. And they're all councils that are assisting us with our ascension and with our awakening here on Earth. And they, the Pleiadians actually have been coming to me quite strongly the last couple of weeks. So it's a super awesome time. Okay, let me just see what I wanted to share a little bit about the transmission that came in for the class, the lunar. I keep wanting to say lunar, see I'm already there. The solar eclipse, new moon in Capricorn that just happened on the 5th and the 6th. So we've got all planets direct right now to help support our soul mission and moving forward on all levels. So many of you through the eclipse season might have ideas to change jobs, to move homes, to move to a different country, to go traveling, to start your business. There's all sorts of ideas that'll be coming in. And I think I shared this earlier. Sometimes the eclipse season will bring twins back into reconnection. Sometimes it will remove that connection for a while so that both twins can focus on the direction that they need to go in. So every soul for the next month or 2 months, I'm getting like a big hit around the March equinox will be an opportunity and a time for a lot of souls to connect, to be living where they're to be living, to be, be on target with their soul mission and where they may want to work, that sort of thing. That's going to be, we're sort of lining everything up right now. This is a great, great month to go through any kind of releasing process and setting your intentions, what you wish to manifest, okay? Be very clear about what you wish to manifest at this time, because our manifestations, the speed of it is picking up with this energy. All right. Let me see. So right now, basically what the plasma energy is doing is it's new software. So, and it's changing the hardware. So our hardware would be our, physical bone structure, which the feet are a big part of that, hands are a big part of that, teeth, spine. It's changing that structure. So that's the hardware, and it's impacting all the DNA, the cells, the blood, the organs, and then it's also bringing on online new software that's expanding our consciousness. So we're working on disconnecting from just constantly, which is part of what we came in with. We came in with an energy system that was lower chakra based and solar plexus based to help us navigate the energies on the planet. Now we're moving up to the heart, and the heart is being connected up to our third eye and our intuitive abilities. Okay. I just heard that many of you are empaths, and you might be finding me that way as well as being an empath. And an empath is someone who's very, very sensitive to everything. So your solar plexus will oftentimes be all over the place. So that's what we're learning to do. We're learning to seal and clear our energy. We're learning to set boundaries, and we're learning to clearly receive our messages. So even in classes and sessions, I empower all of you to work with your higher self and your team of light to get clearer messages, so you know going forward, you know, when you're at a decision point, you know, what way would be the best way for me. Okay. Yeah, so the plasma light is activating our body to the next structural level, and it's not always fun, but it will. When we need to sleep, that's when we integrate. You might be part of the group that's not able to sleep, and that's okay too. That as well will balance out. But you may have already gone through a process where you were sleeping a lot, and now you're balancing out to you only need a little bit of sleep. So when you can't sleep, don't be hard on yourself. Just use that time to relax, meditate, you know, do something creative, keep your vibration high, you know, have a sea salt bath, that sort of thing. Okay. Let me see what else. We're also going through a very big period, as is the collective, of detoxing the mental and the emotional bodies. The mental body, of course, is very much connected to the solar plexus. So this program right now is to slowly disconnect those who are ready from being solar plexus based to using our heart frequency and having the heart connected up. So a lot of this is happening while we're sleeping. We have our team and our angelics working with us and our higher self, working on us when we're sleeping and or in meditation. And it's been a slow process, but basically part 2 of the program got ramped up during the December 21st solstice. And it really is phase 2, because the first phase started December solstice 2012. Okay, so we're into phase 2 now of the Ascension and Awakening program. So many more souls of the collective will be awakening in the coming months, and this year it's going to be a big year for planet Earth. And so at the moment, personally and collectively, souls are releasing old police systems and programs from the lower chakras. So, you know, I've been sharing that this is, so far, even this week has been a bit of a challenging week for myself and for some clients. Triggers might be coming quickly, you might be feeling stressed, scattered. This is the root chakra and all the lower chakras that are kind of recalibrating. Whether you believe in the chakra system or not, there's still just energy points in our bodies. So, you know, trying to connect to the earth, trying to stay balanced. So I absolutely know that this month is about kind of reunifying all the new codes. So one day at a time, one step at a time, even though the planets are direct and supporting ourselves to move forward. If you're feeling scattered, do something, you know, to help yourself feel grounded. Drink water, spend some time in nature. I was just given the guidance to write down all the ideas. Some of you as well might be receiving a lot of ideas right now. So it's a great time to write them all down, and that way you're not, you know, hanging on to them, and you feeling a little bit more clear and focused. Some of the emotional symptoms that people are dealing with right now, based on the root chakra being recalibrated and readjusted: fear, anxiety, stress, impatience, anger, sadness, like crying for no reason. That's, again, the crying for no reason is like the emotional body detoxing everything out, the heart detoxing out. All fluids coming out are old programs. So tears, anything to do with colds and flus, and all sorts of things like that. It's a fascinating process, but we're raising our bodies as well to a higher frequency. So it's all awesome. You know, eat the best food and drink the best water you can. And there are going to be times that you might crave salt or sugar, and that's just part of the activations too. There's something in that your body needs for a temporary time period, and then go back to your high vibrational diet when you can. Okay, that's one thing that came through. We're definitely supposed to be as gentle with ourselves as possible at this time. Many of you are exhausted. The collective is exhausted. December is already a busy month without all of this you know, awakening and awareness happening. So really, really take good care of yourselves at this time. Self-love, I would say, and self-love and self-care are the key components right now to get through this month of January, okay? Let me see. Just want to make sure that I cover everything. It's just some of the points that came through. Just I've shared this before, but basically, you know, surrendering and surrendering everything that we've gone through up until now and setting your intentions, what you wish to manifest for this eclipse gateway will allow the universe and your higher self and your team to know where you're at and where you'd like to go. And that's us co-creating and setting our intentions and you know, allowing the energy to support us. Whereas in the past, the eclipses have been very much about, no, this door is closing for you now and you're going this way, to help us get redirected. So in the past, it's been about abrupt changes. Some of you might still be going through that. But if we co-create with the universe now and we say, yes, I see the lessons I've gone through the last 6 months, eclipses are usually every 6 months. But even in the last month, I see the patterns, I see the cycles. So I'm choosing to release this in all directions of time. And then going forward, this is what I wish to manifest, okay? So surrender all you have, be grateful for all your blessings. Gratitude is such a big heart opener and helps us to get back into the present. And then choose what you wish to manifest, including your divine partnership, your divine union. And I might use the word twin flame or divine union to resonate with various souls on the planet. I still support the twin flame journey, of course. It's been such a major part of my life, and I support many twins around the planet, but there are many souls that are coming to me as well that don't resonate with the term twin flame, but they also wish to be part of an unconditional love partnership, and that is very much part of anyone's journey if you choose it, okay? All right. I'm just going to make announcements about the specials and everything on my website. My website's still under construction. I've had no time to change it. So if anyone is interested in any of the classes, I have my first Starseeds class this Saturday, and there's bundles. You can mix and match classes because there will also be a class for the lunar eclipse on the 19th. I've got classes set up for February, so you can mix and match classes. So there's bundle specials for that. If you go to my website and you're confused at all and you're interested in something, just email me for sure. I am now still offering sessions without healing and sessions with healing. So I'll just share a little bit about the difference about that. So right now, I started these in December. I'm offering, at least for this month, 30-minute or 60-minute soul mission sessions or abundance reboot sessions, okay? And originally, all of my sessions included healing, but I was guided that some of you just want to come and have the information channeled in as well, okay? But I am still offering sessions with a 12 chakra balance or an Akashic healing. The difference between those sessions, the 12 chakra balance is just I do a reading, I bring in the information about where your chakra system is at, and there's usually a focus that can be a Starseed session or a soul mission. And then you'll just have information and a balance, an energy balance. And if you've been experiencing anything that's sort of out of balance, the balance will come in the session. I bring in messages from your higher self and your team of light in those sessions, and then your higher self and your team of light work with you after the session to make sure that everything is balanced and integrated. The Akashic Record healing sessions are more in depth, and that includes a meditation where you and your higher self and your team were guided to go to the Akashic Records, where you do a healing and a clearing of ancestral bloodlines, past lives, karmic patterns, for yourself, for your family, for the twin flame, anyone in your reality that you realize is a soul contract that you would like to release and let go to move forward, okay? Many of us came and incarnated in this lifetime to clear energy patterns and to clear soul contracts with souls that we've had lifetimes with many times. Okay, what else? I have 2 mentorship spaces available for February, and that is a bundle of like 3 sessions in a row, like 1 session per week. Those bundles are 50% off, and that's for soul mission and life purpose. I just started with a couple of beautiful souls this month. Thank you so much. And yes, if anybody is interested, there are 2 spots available for February. I also have Starseed sessions as well. And if anyone is interested just to learn more, a little bit more about being a Starseed, and there are 30 and 60-minute sessions for that. Okay, so let me see if I can do the comments without, let's see. Thank everybody for your light. Thank you, everyone. Okay. Oh, it's funny watching me on camera. I'm just going to go out through the comments and see if anyone has anything. So Laylee Erics is feeling very tired, bloated, and emotional. Yeah, that's a very common. That's very common with the emotional detox. So take really good care of yourself. I know the crying sometimes. I went through a year of crying daily. It was exhausting, but that's sort of balanced out now. So just to let you know, that's just emotions, and oftentimes we're clearing lifetimes when we're crying as well. Bella's saying her skin looks like glitter. That's awesome. Elizabeth Reese just broke out in highs today. Oh, sending you love and light, Elizabeth Reese. The rashes are tough. I've been through so many, as you know. So what has worked for me? If you're living somewhere where there's sun, I know spending some time out in the sun a little bit as helps. A bath with baking soda. I know you can buy topical products. I know aloe and tea tree oil worked really, really well for me. And drink lots of water. It will balance out. It is your crystalline structure coming online, but it's not fun. Okay, so I'm asking your higher self and your team to assist you with that as well. Let me just see. Hi, Jean from the UK. Hi, everyone. Welcome from everyone around the world. Sue Townsend, how are you clearing your chakras? I don't know that I necessarily clear my chakras anymore. I just ensure that they're balanced. But, you know, some of us have been doing this a long time. Like I've been working on balancing my chakras since I took Reiki in 1999. So I think what happens more than anything is we feel when something's out of alignment more than that. That's why I do the work that I do. I work with your higher self to assist you. So if any of you need assistance, that's what myself and some of us do. But there are meditations that you can listen to balance your chakras, Sue, and thank you for asking that question because that may help other people as well. Okay. Jean, can you find out what kind of starseed I am? Yeah, Jean, but that would be a better. I don't like to tap into people's energy during these sessions, like when I'm live, because it's sort of personal with your higher self and your team of light. I need time to connect. So if you wanted to have a reading or a session sometime, that would be great. But yes, I am. What I do is I connect with your higher self, and I usually get information about what star systems to focus on during the session. Okay, great question. I love that, Megan 333. I know I'm a twin and who my twin is, but I'm focusing on my own healing and mission now. For me, getting to have this mission is the most fulfilling. My twin is the plus side. That's awesome. That's so beautiful, Megan. The twin journey is really just to bust every single belief system we have about relationships, about what we think a relationship should be, because we came in to change that on the planet. And I was just reminded to share with you all that the wave of light that's coming in now is massive divine feminine light. That's what it's containing to rebalance all of us. Because that light has not been part of on a large scale. The planet has been imbalanced. So we're all embodying that, and we're all bringing that to many parts of the planet as well. So yeah, I mean, how awesome is it that we all realize we have a soul mission and a life purpose, and that we came to do something amazing? So I feel like the twin connection helps us remember how, like, it gets us right into self-love and self-care and what is my mission, and it gets super exciting. So thank you for sharing that. That's awesome. Yeah, Sue, you are doing it right. No, that's why I wanted to connect with you all. I am going to figure out how to look at comments while I'm talking to you on camera. That's a great question, Sue. Yeah, there are some great videos for chakra balancing for sure. My Sutowns and my feet hurt is a new feeling, so it's connected. Yes. Thank you for bringing that up. Our feet carry everything. They carry lifetimes of information. You know, those who have gone for reflexology, they connect to every single organ and meridian and chakra in our body. Our feet will tell us 24/7 what's going on. Even if you don't have a bathtub, soaking your feet right now with Epsom salts and a little essential oils would be awesome for everyone. Even if you just have time for that, that would be you giving yourself a little bit of self-love. And so I'm glad you brought that up. So I've been living in a metro city area. What happened last summer was my feet have decided they don't like walking in the city. They don't like that I'm not connecting to the earth. And I started to have a lot of feet problems last summer. So I will actually make an effort now to get on transit and go somewhere where I'm in nature and my feet are connected to the earth. Last night I just walked for half an hour in the city to run an errand, and my feet hurt so much when I came home, and it's because our feet pick up everything. So depending on where we're walking, our feet are picking up all sorts of disruptions. If we're walking on pavement, you know, what's down below the pavement, all of that. Our feet are super telling us right now what's going on. Some of you may or may not be experiencing foot pain. I went through that last summer. It's like old programs will pop up in our feet, in our toes, and pay attention to that. It won't last, but your feet will absolutely tell you if you're overdoing it or what your body needs. They will speak to you, okay? Let me just see. I want to make sure that I've got everybody's questions. Laylee Erics, I've been wanting to be quiet and alone. Yeah, you know, it really is. You know, December is the time actually where we all want to incubate and go within, and most of us don't have an opportunity. The energy is so busy. I did what I could, and I know all of you did as well. So yes, if you have time to be quiet and incubate and what did the bears do? Hibernate. Do that. Do what you can to do that. Okay. And Megan's been trying self-love subliminals. Yeah, that's fantastic. Perfect. Cindy Christie, you're welcome. Thank you. So all of you who have ordered the mini readings, they've all been emailed out for now. If anybody's still interested in a reading, it's not on my website, but if you're still interested in a mini email reading, just send me a message, okay, for sure. Thank you, beautiful light 1717. You're welcome. I'm so grateful to be here. Let me see. Tiki, I found my star systems in my birth chart. Yeah, we're receiving a lot more information about that. I started to look at my birth chart, with my astrological chart. I was focused to start looking at that in June 2016 or 17. I'm getting all the years mixed up, right? We're in 19 now. So there are clues. We did set up when to incarnate, who our family was going to be. The planet coordinations and numbers on your astrology chart are very important, and absolutely you can figure that out. Some of you are very, very wise and smart, and what I do in Starseed sessions is just bring in some more information from your higher self. I mean, it's great to know that we're a starseed, but in actual fact we're not supposed to focus so much on wanting to be there. It's great to have the information, but we're all here fully embodied to be here on the planet and bring in our light. Okay, Ashira, my foot pain just left. Awesome, that's awesome. Sharon, my body's still in pain, feel bloated and stiff everywhere. Yeah, that was me just before the eclipse. So I think I shared it in one of the two videos. I put a timer on so I make sure I don't talk too long today. I was guided to start upping my turmeric capsules besides what I already take through the Eclipse Gateway, and also I take a magnesium drink and an Epsom salt bath, but you can do an Epsom salt foot bath. So just know that the aching and everything will unify. So when did that start for me? It is Thursday, probably a week ago, and I'm good now. So just hang in there. That will balance out too. Julia, I know. Okay, so Julia's asking a good question. Why do I feel so bad? I released my twin as we are not on the same page anymore. I just feel like I've done the wrong thing. The thing with the twin flame connection is it may come and go. Oftentimes we feel there's a real thing around abandonment with the twin flame connection, because we have abandoned or been abandoned by our twin on many other timelines. We've also felt abandoned by source and the universe. So we came to heal all of that, including our family karma. We all came we came in with a big mission, and the twin flame component has just been part of that mission. But to give you heart of heart, look at it this way. Right now, you're choosing you, you're choosing self-love. And you just ask the higher self and the team of light with your twin to be with the twin flame. Every soul right now is on an ascension path, whether they're aware of it or not. The only way to ascend and to awaken is through the heart and through the healing. And all souls have their own path to do that, including the twins. And we're not, as females especially, we are programmed to be nurturers. And I know sometimes when I was in separation with my twin flame, I felt like I had abandoned him. I felt like I had abandoned the mission. And that's actually when I started to reconnect with my star family of light. And they're like, no, you didn't. Part of the mission is choosing ourselves. That's actually, you're graduating. You're moving into self-love and self-care, and that you need to take a break. That you always can choose to take a break. It's not always about the other person choosing to take a break. And just know you can revisit your twin flame connection if that's what you choose, okay? So it's totally, my mantra, choose peace in every moment. Sometimes choosing peace in every moment is not having contact with the twin flame for a while. I just had a session today, which was awesome. And it's like, I know twins, we can trigger each other in about 5 minutes, and that gets exhausting. And it's nice to just have like peace and zen and zone. So look at any separation from your twin or from anyone as time for yourself. And it's time to say, hey, I'm awesome. I'm working on myself right now. I'm working on self-care and self-love. And what is my soul mission? I know I have amazing abilities. What did I come here to do? And just, yeah, just work on that. It's an awesome choice, but I understand where you're coming from. Okay. That's right. Michelle Garcia, for all starseeds, most of us are hybrids, been lots of places. Yes, and I have some other information about starseeds. Some of you starseeds have been down here on the planet for a long time. A lot of our ascension is about awakening, healing, clearing out karma, and elevating to a point where you'll have another choice. And you won't need to be down here. Some of us love to be down here on Earth, but some of us, you know, we're turning into multi-dimensional beings, and we're working in other areas as well. Jean, it's a great place to start to order a natal chart with someone. And if you're interested in the Starseed component, I'm sure that there are people out there who do that, who do astrology for Starseeds. Sharon Austin, I know I'm a light worker, but not really sure if I'm a starseed. It's not, Sharon, it's not for everyone. Not everyone's a starseed. It's more like when I bring in information, it's an activation word. A lot of what everyone's sharing right now, I'll be getting into in starseed classes. So if you want to come and meet more of your soul tribe and do that, that would be awesome, everybody. Some people resonate more with the word light worker and empath. Some people are starting the ascension process through the twin flame journey. So there's many, many different ways that people are awakening to who they are, for sure. Tiki, best advice for twin flames, heal yourself. Absolutely. You're welcome, Lisa. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, beautiful souls. I am going to have to sign off because my timer went, because I have another session. Thank you all so much. So my goal is to figure out software on my computer so I can talk to you all and not look at my phone for comments. But I'm so grateful for all of you, and thank you for being here. And again, if anyone would like to come to the Starseed class on Saturday, please do. It'll be awesome. Or if you're interested in the meditation Akashic class on the lunar eclipse, that's available too. And I'll have another level of Starseed information in February. And then, like I shared, there's 30 and 60-minute sessions with healing and without healing. If anybody wants to work on soul mission, life purpose, and abundance, reboot, and of course, the twin flame journey as well. All right. Lots of love and aloha to you all. Thank you for being here. You're so awesome. And I'm so grateful for this community. All right. Thank you, everyone who's booked sessions and readings and shared the work that's coming in. Okay. Love and aloha, everyone. Bye.